Hi, I'm Jordanna, heir of Modern Day Sorcerer, and I do call myself a sorceress, but I don't like the word magic. Today I wanted to talk about why, as well as some recent happenings that I'm feeling guided to share about magic and the way it does flow through me, but the things I just don't usually share about it. So the reason I don't share, the reason I don't use the word magic is because the world has a traditional perception of magic that actually doesn't vibe with me. What people often think about magic is that it's things that are external to us. So if you think about like the traditional concept of sorcery, people think it to be witchcraft or like cauldrons or magic wands. And those things are simply not true to what I know a sorcerer to be. A sorcerer is about sourcing that creative power within the self and co-creating it with source. So it is both an internal and an external process, this magic thing, but it's not about forcing, it's not about proving, it's not about taking one thing and making it into something else because you want it. It's not about the ego. And people usually, traditionally, when they talk about magic, it becomes an ego thing. Like, oh, I can make magic. But it's like, well, yeah, you can. You have the capacity to make magic. We all have the capacity to make magic. But magic is not something that can be forced. Magic is not something that can be created out of a space of, I wanna. So I want to share a story today of something that's recently happened that was quite magical. And yes, I do live a life that's magical. And in sorcerer school, we do work with magic in conjunction with our business, but it's not from the space that people think. It's from that co-creative power that we have as humans, but in complete alignment and collaboration with source. So the other day, I had one technology problem after another. It truly seemed like everything in my world of technology and MDS's world of technology was going wrong. My phone had been broken I couldn't get it unlocked for a month. I finally get it into the process, like T-Mobile, oh my God. Finally get it into the process of being unlocked, and it breaks. It just like outright is not working. There were a ton of other things. It was like one internal system after another. My team was waiting on a bunch of things. So much stuff going wrong with technology. And it got to the point where I was like, what do you want from me? And here's what happened. So there are 3 steps in this that actually coincide with how you can really allow yourself to utilize magic, but in a way that's truly in alignment. So first I stopped. I breathed. I was like, I don't know what source wants. And I'm frustrated right now. So I'm just going to feel all of this and stop and breathe and be with it and go take a dance class. So I just left the house and was like, screw it. I'm literally not going to deal with this right now. I'm just going to go dance, be in my body. Get all the way into me, get into alignment with the joy that I know to be possible. Came back home feeling so much more lit up, so much calmer, so much more able to just like, whatever, it'll all work out. Or it won't, but whatever, it'll be fine. I then started to sit with it. Okay, well, what do you want from me? And I got some messages around, okay, clear this energy, there were a few things that some energies that I just needed to flow through me. And this was actually in conjunction with a woman inside of my business, Sally, on Team MDS, who helps to guide us sometimes with energies. So we flowed the energy. I really rooted into this new space of like, okay, this is what wants to happen with technology. And I still couldn't see it. I still couldn't cognitively see how it was going to help my business or how it was going to help the systems inside of my business. But I knew that second step of like really cultivating within me what was important to source. And this is the part where it's like all you can do is surrender. and trust that source knows how to create the magic, and that it is within you, but it's source guiding you to what is necessary within you. And then step 3, I did was I dropped in again and I asked, okay, so what do you need from me? Like, I'm here, I'm in this new energy, I've fully surrendered, I stepped away first, I breathed, I slowed down, I came to the new energy. Now what do you need from me? And I was shown technology and myself and this space of love between. But I was shown that what I had been doing wrong, what I had been doing like that wasn't fully serving, is that it's like when I associate with other human beings, I'm aware that they're completely source and I'm completely source and we're all just love. So then the love that flows between the two can be much cleaner. And it's not like I'm forcing myself on another person. But with technology, I got this sense of like, no, you are trying to force your love onto it. Like, come on, technology, love me, love me, love me. But it's not like that. And so what I saw was actually, like, as I'm already aware of, it's all just energy. It's all just source. It truly is just all like source energy at the end of the day. And if I can treat my technology as that like being and version of source that it is, then we can actually unite and act together. And what happened immediately after that, like when I really got that, literally one thing after another started lighting up and just automatically working. It was almost like technology all around me and all inside of my computer, just like bam, 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 it's working. And it was magic. It was truly magic. But I don't talk about that because people perceive magic to be force. People perceive magic to be of the ego. And because people often don't get how magic actually can be a part of how you operate your business. So imagine like these technological snafus, like if I had just let them keep happening and like not really recognize that actually there was this whole relationship with the divine that wanted to impact it, then it wouldn't have, like, ultimately, I don't know, we would have figured something out, but it would have been much more forceful in the way that it would have happened. So magic is something that you can use inside of your business. It is something that you can use to become a more powerful leader. But it's in the recognition that it's not this, like, external thing. It's in the recognition that to create the magic, you have to really become more of yourself as source and really work with everything on the outside of you as source as well. That's where it's going to impact your business. So it's really important to not just throw around the word magic and have it be this like canned term that we use, this thing that's external to ourselves. And if we keep perceiving it that way, it's going to stay disconnected from how we run our businesses. It would stay disconnected from what's possible in the intersection of the tangible and intangible worlds. And that's not what I want. It's not what I stand for. So maybe I'll start using the word magic and just make it clear. Maybe I won't. I'm not sure yet. But what I am clear on is that it's time for us to start seeing in this intersection of the tangible and intangible worlds and how we are standing up in stepping into our callings in that and running our businesses in this way. It's time to start seeing that it must be done from a space of integrity first and foremost. So that's that. All my love.